What's up, guys? It's Strav, and I am back again to something else, just something different for you guys. So basically, recently, my buddy David from Interpreting the Stars randomly sent me a message like, hey, I'm thinking about challenging myself to one of these bad boys. And it was a Jawbreaker. Straight up one of the big ones. The white with all the colors on it. He ended up getting it from a local candy store, and he was like, hey man, here you go. I filmed some footage of me actually attempting to see, can I actually eat this thing? How long is it gonna take? I told him I'd try to look for one myself, but honestly, no luck so far. But after he sent me his footage of him at work actually attempting this thing and challenging himself to see, like, what are the different ways of eating it? It just really struck me as very interesting. And so big thanks to Dave for sending me this footage. I really loved it a lot, so much that I was like, you know what, man? I'm just gonna let you take over a whole video. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know in the comments, have you tried this Jawbreaker or one of the Jawbreakers out there that you know of? Have you ever challenged yourself to an actual big, like, fat Jawbreaker? I hope you guys enjoyed David's segment in this video, and please, whatever you do, go check out his channel in the description below. He definitely deserves way more subscribers than he has, and he's an overall great guy. So David, take it away.
Yes, the Jawbreaker. Whether you're talking about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when they're talking about the everlasting gobstopper, or you're watching Ed, Ed and Eddie, a classic old cartoon where a bunch of really crazy characters are obsessed with exactly this, the Jawbreaker. This thing has shown up in a lot of different media, and I can't even tell you if I've ever actually had one or not. I've had, gobstoppers from the candy aisle, but I hardly think that's the same thing. No, this is the real deal. This is the thing that's actually going to break your jaw if you bite into it, which you're not supposed to do. I have a candy store in town, and every time that I go there, whether I'm ordering coffee or different kind of candies or ice cream or what have you, I've always seen these puppies in a jar on the counter. And I kept thinking to myself, one day I'm gonna try it. And that's what I'm gonna do today. What's up, guys? My name is Dave from Interpreting the Stars, or I guess today it's gonna be Interpreting the Sweets, right? And I not only am curious as to what this tastes like, because I'm not entirely sure. I'm guessing it kind of tastes like sugar. I don't know. But I'm also kind of curious on how long it would take. This, of course, is just your normal Jawbreaker. There's other things out there like the Mega Bruiser, which is like huge, and the world record for eating that is like 17 days. I hope that this does not take me 17 days to eat. However, I'm working overnight tonight from midnight to 8 o'clock in the morning, so I have plenty of time to see how long this thing takes. So I'm going to be challenging myself, and I hope it doesn't make my jaw hurt or my gums bleed or whatever. I'm just hoping for a nice, tasty treat. And without further ado, let's do this thing. So, there's different ways that people decide to eat these things, right? I mean, I read that people don't like to suck on them because it can take a really long time. I've heard put it into a bag and hit it with a hammer, or throw it at the ground to separate it into a billion different pieces so you could just eat it like regular hard candy. I've read just lick the outside of it over and over and over again until it gets small enough for you to put in your mouth and for you to actually chew it like normal. I've heard all these different things, but I kind of want to do what you're supposed to do originally, and that is just fit the whole thing into your mouth. It doesn't really smell like anything. I don't know what it's supposed to smell like. I don't know. But oh boy, it's pretty big. I don't think I have a small mouth. I think I have a big mouth. I feel like if I actually fit this into my mouth, if I tried hard enough, I could probably fit it in there, and then I'd probably choke because I couldn't get it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably lick it a little bit until it gets small enough, though I have no idea how long that'll take. I have no freaking idea. Yes, it tastes like sugar. I'm trying to think if it actually tastes like a gobstopper candy from the candy aisle or not. It's been a while since I've had that. But I feel like all those are different colors, and they all kind of, sort of, have different flavors all on their own, too. I like the flavor, though, because I like sugar. Yeah. Oh, start the clock. What time is it? It's 12:34 at night or in the morning, regardless of what you say. I'm going to keep going at this until it kind of gets smaller, and we'll kind of see what time it is by the time I can actually put it into my mouth. Because by the time that happens, I'm guessing it'll go down a lot quicker than it is now. I feel like I've got myself into something ridiculous, but I like it. I'm in for it. Let's go. You know what it actually kind of tastes like? It just came to me. Have you ever had those dipping sticks, or what's it called? The dipping candy, where it has that stick in it that you dip into the sugar. It tastes like that. It tastes like the stick. And I've always really enjoyed that stick. Like I would get those dipstick things. I'd throw away the sugar, and I would just straight up eat those sticks because I thought the sticks tasted pretty, sweet, and they tasted good. And I was weird because of it. So maybe I'll have a good time here. Here's an update. About 20 minutes in, we are at 12:54, pretty much exact. I've licked this side so much, I got a little bit of yellow in there. But here's the problem, guys. I'm cutting my tongue. It's starting to bleed a little bit. Only 20 minutes in. It either means that my tongue is not a strong tongue, or, sugar apparently is bad for you. What do you know? Yeah. And it's starting to hurt a little bit. So what I'm going to do is something that I didn't want to do, but because it's probably not safe to keep licking this for hours on end, I'm going to wrap it up in some saran wrap, or a plastic baggie or something. And I am going to throw it at the dang ground, because right now my tongue hurts. I tried throwing it at the ground a few times, wrapped in like paper towels, and that broke off little pieces like this, but it's still intact pretty well. So, I mean, I'll try this first. You can bite into it. So the yellow seems to have its own flavor. The yellow tastes like banana flavored candy. I would like to find a hammer though and beat the crap out of this thing so I can try all the different flavors of all the different colors. That'd be nice. Yeah, just be careful with these things. Apparently they can make you bleed, they can kill your teeth, or whatever. They're sweet, but is the experience worth it? That's the question. Ooh. Pretty. Well, I busted up the bag, but there they are. Well, it is pretty. These are kind of bigger chunks. I wouldn't bite right into them right away. Definitely has different flavor. Yeah, it does. It tastes like the gobstoppers you get at the store. It's just a lot harder to eat. You can taste all the different flavors in them. I mean, if you have the time to save your Jawbreaker, eat it another day, eat it at a different time, save it, come back to it, wash it off, rinse it, whatever. It's probably a better experience. Me, I don't have the time. I don't have the inclination to go around every day, wash off, rinse off candy in order to eat it, I think, in a way that's kind of gross. So if you're kind of in a hurry and you don't have all the time to experience like you probably should, definitely pack it up in a bag or something and hammer the crap out of it until you just have, hard candy in front of you, and then you can just kind of enjoy it like it is. Because as a general rule, I do like it. I like the experience if you can go through with it and you're not scared of it. I like the flavor. I used to eat the store version of Gobstoppers a lot as a kid, and those are cool specifically because your experience eating them goes by really quick and you can bite into them without dying. And as an added bonus, your tongue doesn't start to bleed eating them either. So overall, I enjoy them. Will I buy them again to eat them again? Most definitely not. If I really am having a hankering for a Gobstopper, I'll get a Gobstopper at the store. I will not get Jawbreakers again. It's too much of a hassle. I just so happened to be in an area that had a hammer. Okay? I don't recommend hammering your food. So flavor-wise, I really do like this kind of flavor. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. But experience-wise, parts of it I really enjoyed. until I started bleeding and having pain from my tongue. That kind of ruined everything, and then I started hammering this bag, and I ripped the bag to shreds, and I needed that bag for my medicine. Not the best experience in the world, so I'm actually going to give the experience of eating it a 6. So at the end of the day, my full score for this Jawbreaker candy is 7.5 or 75%. Thanks for tuning in. Back to you, Trav. Peace out.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, go check out David's channel in the description below. I highly appreciate him for just randomly sending me this footage of him trying this thing. It was I found it very amusing. And hey, before you go, there's some other types of reviews and content popping up over there from me. I hope you enjoy that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and all the beautiful stuff, guys. And you beautiful people. See me in the next one. Drive out.